Hi Leo, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and Happy New Year, okay? I am looking forward to doing this read for you for January 2021. Let's see what's in store for you. I'm going to start out with a little bit about you. My monthlies focus on all about you and what the universe wants you to know. My bi-weeklies focus on love. You'll see it at the end of this video, and you can check those out if that's what if you're interested in kind of going a little bit deeper into that as too, all right? But it's really important for us, especially in the new year. We have an opportunity to be, obviously the new you, the pages are turning. So I thought this would be really great, but I also feel career and finance would be some questions that you guys might have. So what I'm doing for you, Leo, is I'm going to pull some cards again about you, but then we're going to move into career and finance as well, because a lot of you might be questioning that, at this particular time, and may have some questions about your careers and finance, and, kind of that type of thing. So I thought that would be kind of neat to dive into and see what the cards want to show you, okay? So without further ado, again, it's a new you, a new year, and again, happy 2021, and let's jump into this for you. This is going to be a general read, so if you are looking for a personal read, go to the Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box, all right? All right, so let's jump into this and see what's going on for Leo. What does Leo need to know most about January 2021 in their life overall? What wants to come out in terms of that? Okay, we've got lots of cards. So what I'm going to do is put them back in, and I'm going to focus on getting 3. And just as I do, guess what card comes out for you? It's you, front and center, Leo. Here you are with strength, all right? So this is an opportunity that could be in terms of the emotions, because she's wearing a heart necklace coming through, which really tells me it's about love, having strength and love. There's times when you are the lamb, there's times when to be the lion, and this is saying to call upon your strength. So this is really beautiful, okay? I'm also getting that whatever this strength is giving you, and being able to balance out both sides of you, is really, really key, because you see it right at the top. I don't know if you can see this right there. There's the infinity symbol of the 8 right on her forearm. And that indicates to me it brings in balance. That infinity symbol is bringing in balance, but there's also about a change. So maybe that you're now changing to where you're balancing, being the lamb and the lion now. And you've now actually kind of stepped into that, being able to kind of balance things out a little bit based upon that. So this in itself is a feat, okay? It's an accomplishment, all right? So we see that for you right now, Leo. All right, so let's get a couple more cards and see what else wants to come out for you here. But, the first card coming out of the deck, this is a really good sign, meaning a really good step in a great direction for you here too, all right? What this wants to come out, King of Swords. Okay, might be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This has to do with someone who's very intellectual, very clear thinking, and very good looking, all right? I'm just saying, okay? They may look like him, okay, but they're very, very wise, right? So this could be someone coming through that is very wise, very connected, okay? In terms of being very clear thinking and having the authority over their mind there. So it could be someone that you're dealing with right now, or you're taking on that energy, balancing out the heart and the head, and using kind of mirroring the mind and the heart, okay? And that's what I feel. The next card I get is the 8 of Wands. You might be having some communication coming through, perhaps from an air sign, or you could just be, focusing on, this means change, this means travel, this means movement. There is movement having to do with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Just saying now, could be a boss, could be a figure, could be someone who's, again, you're going to know who this person, I mean, they're very intellectual and they're very wise, okay? Just note that. And it could be, some sort of interest of yours, but you're able to balance your emotions out with this person, where maybe in the past you were unable to do so. And then I get the Knight of Cups, okay? So the interesting thing here is this is a younger water sign, very coming forth with some very honest and compassionate love for you, an opportunity of love. It's the Knights, they're all about motion, but they're very transparent in the love they have for you, especially with the white horse in the background, okay? It could be that you maybe, perhaps have been getting, maybe you might get some sort of message from this person. There's a little love letter at the bottom over here. There's a little letter with a heart on it. I don't know if you can see that there, but there you go. But yeah, and it's a letter of love, and it could there's a basket of wine. There's a cup of emotions. It's a cup, and it's green, which is all about the heart chakra. So it could be this person might invite you on a date, might invite you for a drink, might send you a message of some sort. It could be the case, and it could be of love. This person is very much interested in you. Now it could be too that you have two. It could be that this person that also has water in their chart. It could be that's the case, and they're coming with a young offer to you. Let alone it could be a younger person, or it could be two separate people. As well. One that's very intellectual and wise. The other one is a little bit younger, focuses on love and passion and things like that. So you're gonna know what that is, and note your comments below. I'd love to know, Leo. I would definitely love to know. All right, but that seems to be what's coming through in terms of where you're at right now. Anything else in terms of that? Let's pull a numerology card and take a look at where you're at right now that wants to come out for January 2021. So you might be hearing from maybe not one but two people, but just saying is it could be a combination of this person might have a young offer coming through from an air sign, or you can choose between a water or air sign that's coming through. I didn't even want this to be love, but it could, but it's coming through here, okay? That's what I'm saying. But you've had to balance, you've had to be strong. You've had to be strong in this situation is what it looks like. But it could be travel or some sort of change in a relationship or situation that involves that. Also, interesting that I get this, and I wasn't ready to go into career or anything, but what this is saying is that maybe there is an opportunity for a spiritual career. Maybe you might be going in partnership with someone, okay? Interesting that this pops up right at the beginning of your read. And it could be that, in fact, that this is the strength for you, is that your spiritual career is your strength, okay, in this. The purple is that third eye, right? And it's all about perception, right? So there could be an opportunity maybe to some sort of spiritual career. It's a 15 card reducing to a 6, a birthing of something new. And it could be a spiritual career. Maybe you're going into business with someone else. Or perhaps it's an opportunity. Maybe it's a full or part-time venture, but this is saying is that you have the credentials to do it. Okay, right now. You may already have the credentials to do it right now. You might need to do a little bit more further study is what this talks about. But whatever the situation, you have the talents and the abilities to put this into a good use as a spiritual career. So this wanted to let you know right away, okay, where you're at right now. Some of you already are thinking about a spiritual career, okay? It could be, a reader, a numerologist, astrology, of anything sort, but you may choose to write books or blogs or have workshops of some sort. But however big or small, this is an opportunity for success is what this is talking about. Very cool. So this is saying is that you serve the greater good, and you're given all that you need in order to make that happen. So for some of you, you could be focusing on your spiritual career right now. I didn't even intend that to come up, but some of you, that's right on your mind at the very beginning. Okay. Let's take a look at anything else that wants to come through here for you. Spiritual career. Anything else that wants to go on top of that here? Ace of Wands, yeah, a brand new beginning. This is passionate beginning. This is, again, what you have from the universe coming down, offering you that there is an opportunity here. Some of you may be already thinking of that. This could also be a new beginning, a passionate new beginning in a relationship or situation for some of you, okay? And maybe you are going into business with this person as well. Is this about a potential for some sort of inspiration or creation with someone or something or in your work field, okay? But that's what I see here. Wow, how beautiful. Very, very nice. So what is this Eight of Wands? What is this travel and change? I think it's an opportunity with someone, quite frankly. You might be getting an invite. So Eight of Wands. Yeah, it could be from an emperor, okay? It could be from an emperor because what's coming through here is the four. It's a four. It's about, balance and being imbalance. It's actually, obviously being balanced and being very strategic. Now, this could be you taking on this energy and being a little bit more strategic in what it is that you do, Leo, or you could be dealing with some unaries, okay, of the sort, okay. If you don't have that in your chart, and if you're not taking it on, you could be dealing with an Aries. But whatever it is get you grounded. I clarify that, and I got the Hierophant. Those are two major arcana cards, okay? This is a Taurus card, okay? So you might want to check out Taurus's read, but this is definitely, you might be dealing with the Taurus, and this is about a path to enlightenment. This is, as you see the lotus flower at the very, very top that this light leads to, there's a blooming of that. So I really feel that this is, with this being a major arcana card, this is all about you really, some sort of belief, okay? There has been some sort of belief system that has been in conflict in the past, because fives are about having conflict or disagreement. Maybe there's conflict or disagreement about a tradition or belief you once had, and now you're finding a better path towards enlightenment and being, and that's what this is saying. So for some of you, maybe you followed a path in your career or in a relationship, and now that you either changing careers or you are, letting go of a limiting belief or negative emotion, which has allowed you to have a new perspective and within a relationship is what it looks like, okay? I'm just saying. And any help with that, definitely go to Beyond the Read. Definitely help, in terms of reading of any negative emotion or self-limiting belief. Anything else after the Hierophant that wants to come through? Yeah, this is about ending of deception, getting rid of any sort of deception. So for some of you, it was reading the belief of any deception. You got to check out, I got to tell you guys, you got to check out maybe Taurus's video, because they had some similar cards through this as well, okay? So you're reading of deception. Yeah, and it doesn't even matter how much these cards, I don't know if you're dealing with the Taurus or might have a Taurus in moon rising or Venus signs, nor north node. What's interesting, I'm a Leo rising, but I've got Taurus in my north node. So this is interesting when this comes up, because this is celebration, happy home, happy harmony. This could even indicate marriage, a marriage opportunity. So you might have that with someone as well, okay? So, but what it does is it definitely brings in balance, okay? So this is about stability. This is about happy home, harmony, and marriage. So, wow, gosh, this is interesting. What is this deception card? What is it in terms of the Seven of Swords? Let's just clarify the Seven of Swords real quick for you and what wants to come out. Yeah, this is about surrendering, Leo, to any defensiveness, okay? This is about if you feel defensive in a relationship or in a situation, that is saying that's kind of a weakened state, right? And that is saying is that's not really stepping into the strength that you have, right? And so I think right now what you're doing is that you're changing things up, right? And you said no longer am I going to deceive myself. I'm going to communicate with my strength in a more empowered way, okay? And you're going to stay centered. And hear someone out, which could be, an air sign here, or it could be a water sign or someone who's got both of that in them. But this is saying is that you hear them out, and then you're going to offer a clear and non-defensive response, okay? So this is really key. Defensiveness, they say, is a sign of weakness. And so I really feel that you're now a lot more balanced, because the strength card just came right out for this month of January 21. So this is like you're dropping the old and you're bringing forth the new and stepping into yourself. And you might want to check out my video, the power of your voice, something of the sort. I'll put it up here in my I'll put it up here in my description box as well. You can check it out. But yeah, it's how to really harness that voice and really it's really beautiful. So I don't know. This is right. So you're surrendering defensiveness here. So that's what we have for you, at least right now, guys. Note your comments below. I am going to jump into your career and finance and see what wants to come out for you here. Okay, and I'll put these cards aside. And we're going to see what wants to come out for you here in terms of career and finance, okay? So let me just shuffle these a little bit more here, guys, and see what wants to come out. What does Taurus need to know? What is their financial challenge right now in terms of January 2021? What's their financial challenge, their financial strength, and where they're going to find their abundance, okay? We're going to look into those for you in terms of your career and finance, okay? So let's take a look at what that is. What's your financial challenge right now? This is about changing. This is about, you know, how we talked about there could have been a change in a spiritual and a career path. Some of you might be at that transition right now. Maybe going from, you know, kind of like you're right at that in between stage, right? Or it could be you're right in between of maybe you're making a decision with one person or another. It could be the case, or a situation or another. Okay, note your comments below. Definitely drop a like and subscribe, because that definitely helps me out. I so appreciate it. Thank you. But this is really saying is there's a birthing of something new. There's an opportunity to choose something else and have a birthing of something new. So your financial challenge right now is that you're kind of in between. You haven't quite made the decision in terms of where you want to go within a situation. In terms of really, it tells me within a situation right now, and it could be having to do with your finances, choosing a career of some sort. Right? This is saying teamwork is going to be helpful. So this is calling upon support, whether to stop, go, or continue. The threes are all about communication. This is about, collaborating with others. So you might be collaborating with others, and that's going to your financial challenge is that you're at an in-between stage, and it wants you to get support and collaborate with others. It kind of feels like your emotions, that walking away from something emotionally that you invested a lot of, effort and emotion into, and you're going towards your light, what it is that you want. Now, it could be that spiritual career for some of you, okay? Or it could be that your emotions from a relationship were getting in the way, and that was causing a financial challenge for you, okay? That's really what I feel. Wow. I think that was the case, guys. Hold on a second. I think that was the case, because all the cards came out. And when the cards come out like that, it's a little bit more of kind of crazy energy. So maybe you had to walk away from something that you put a lot of effort into. But by you walking away, it brought you, eights are about change. It also brings in balance, okay? So that's what I see here. How interesting. So your challenge was you let the emotions stand in the way, and it could be that you're right at the beginning of just choosing what it is with the direction that you want to move into in terms of your career here. Yeah, you're focusing, and then I get the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands are all about you're progressing, you're discovering what it is that you want, and you're visualizing what that looks like. I get the world here, right? You've got the globe here, and she's kind of thinking, what does her world look like? Does she want to travel? What does she want to do? Car, boat, or bus. It's kind of like a little bus that's down a car that's down there. But this is saying Two of Wands and really looking at that. That's your challenge right now. Your challenge right now is, to do things in moderation. It wants you to do things in moderation, because it's going to keep you balanced and especially, ground your heart. That green is the heart chakra. So it does, you've got a change that you're making. You're walking away from something, but your emotions may have stood in the way of it. Okay. What is your financial strength? What is your financial strength in terms of the situation? Your financial strength. What is your financial strength here? Your financial strength is we would get the Five of Wands. This is about, ridding of any sort of conflict that's standing in the way, okay? This is about adversity. This is about, conflict, tension, and defeat. Your strength is getting rid of that. It's removing that. It's getting rid of that any sort of tension, loss, defeat mindset, okay? It does want you to rid of that right now, okay? And this is saying your strength is to letting that go, because everyone's going to have their own agenda, is what this talks about. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You might have it in your chart, or you might be dealing with someone, but I really feel that your financial strength is ridding that everyone has their own agenda. And that's what seems to be coming through. Yeah, and this is saying is that you might have an opportunity to repeat a same pattern, but this is saying is that your strength is to get rid of, the tension, the conflict, the defeat, and not have it could be dealing with the Capricorn here, but not invite that energy back into you, okay? Not inviting that energy back into your life for 2021. That's what I feel. That's going to be your strength right now. And it's a major arcana. You're not going to be a puppet to someone. You actually are going to stand in your strength and be that Leo lion that we talked about at the very beginning, okay? Yeah, and then I get the Nine of Pentacles right after that, guys. This is amazing. So when you let that go, what happens is it comes to fruition that you get the opportunity to choose what it is that you want, and it's a success. So the Nine of Pentacles is all about, coming to fruition. This is comfort and satisfaction. So when you let this go, you get a lot more comfort and satisfaction in your finances, okay? What else is going to help you within that? What can bring comfort and satisfaction, or what is going to be your financial strength? Let's pull some career cards. What's going to be your financial strength for you, and what's important for you to remember in January 2021, especially when you go through this transition, when you have a lot of questions about that. Let's take a look. What's going to be your strength in terms of this? But yeah, guys, this is interesting. Letting something go and not repeating an old pattern is the key that's coming through for me, and it's going to bring things to fruition. Anything else that'll help you? School. So some of you might be focusing on getting some sort of education, further education, whatever that is. And school could be anything. It could be, taking a course online. It could be officially going to school. Some career paths definitely require that. And what flew out here? Let's take a look. What do we have here? Artist. Okay, nice. So this is about artistic activities. You might want to check out Aquarius's video, because this came out as well here too, as well as school. But this is about engaging in artistic abilities, because whatever you do from an artistic level is going to affect everything in your life, because it's going to put you in that beautiful, that beautiful vibration, right? So that is going to be a strength of you, focusing on whatever brings out the artist in you. Music, composing music, playing music, singing, writing, whatever that is, painting, all of those things can come into play. Yeah, you have the ability to create whatever it is that you want, and it's going to be a big sense of accomplishment. So this is saying is that you have an opportunity to build what it is that you want right now, okay? And that's what I see. This is beautiful, okay? So you are a builder, and that's going to be one of your strengths, to build and create what brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So you're focusing on your inner world as well, okay? And then lastly, let's look at where you can find your abundance. Where can you find your abundance, Taurus? This wants to come out. Magician. Oh my gosh, I was waiting for this, because you know who got it, because Taurus got this as well. You have all the resources that you need to start making something happen and to start building, okay? And be creative. You've got that artist in you, okay? That's what this is talking about, that, okay? Just make sure that you remember that, moderation in love, because again, it could cause a financial challenge for you. But that's what's coming through here, because it kind of messes with your heart. Because when it messes with your heart, it messes with your mind and some actions, and it could relate to your finances. Guys, note that that's what's coming through for some of you. It was a message that was kind of coming out, and that's what it was saying. But you're going to find your abundance in the Magician card, okay? Now, it could be dealing with a Gemini for some of you, okay? That could be the case, partnering up with them. But again, you've got that infinity symbol at the top of his head here on his hoodie. And that's just really all about, balancing things out and creating that figure eight, right? Because that's what's all the way through here. It's all that figure eight that's coming through here. But you've got all the resources necessary at your disposal to make this happen. So you're going to find your abundance on the creation and being that creative builder, okay? Anything else that wants to come out? The Empress, okay? Wow, the Empress energy. This is about, this is interesting, because the timing is going to be important for not only you, but for the other person. If it's in a situation that you're involved in, this is a birthing of something new, right? And very artistic, full of beauty. So that's what that Empress energy is. So Leo, rock your Empress energy, focus on art, beauty, and bringing things and birthing of something new, and treating yourself like the Empress is going to be key. Two major arcanas. And she's, obviously all about creativity, right? So there's something creative that you might be doing with an air sign, or you're doing this yourself and taking on those energies. Whatever it is going to put you into the spotlight, okay? It is front and center, a wreath of success, the victory pose right on stage. Others are going to recognize you. And this is also a 6 card, okay? Birthing of something new. So that's what's coming into play here. So this is beautiful. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this is beautiful, guys. That's where you're going to find your abundance. You're going to step into your light. You're going to step into what you were meant to be, right? And you'll be applauded for this. It's going to lead to a lot of success, okay? That's what this is saying. So that's where you're going to find your abundance. Anything else? spiritual partnership. This is what I was talking about, guys. It's almost like you might be going to partner with someone else, okay? So it could be you're partnering with a Gemini, you're partnering with someone else that's going to lead to a birthing of something new for success. It'll ground you, which is the root chakra, and then this is, talking about, the final chakra, which is, your third eye. And this is saying that it's kind of coming together. It brings in that full spectrum. So there could be a spiritual partnership here that's happening for you. This is beautiful, okay? So this is, it's a 27 card that reduces to a 9, and it's coming to fruition. So if you're wondering, this is really just right around the corner, okay? It's right around the corner. It's a time, this is about forming of a friendship of like-minded souls towards enlightenment, okay? When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So there could be someone stepping through, and this is going to assist you. Someone's going to assist you in expanding your spiritual growth, okay? It could be a like-minded person. Maybe you became a catalyst in someone else's journey on this person's path. And regardless, this relationship takes up that next level, and that's what this is saying. It's a sacred spiritual relationship, okay? This is beautiful, guys. Really, really beautiful. So that's what I see for you here. It could be that, yeah. And this is about whatever it is to continue to persevere. This is the 9 of Wands in passion. This is fire energy, persevere. Okay, guys, I hope this resonated with you. Note your comments below, okay? I love this for you. You've got some great things coming for the month of January, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, namaste.